If a friend calls you up and says, "I am at a crossroads," would you try to give him or her directions on which road to take or advice on the correct choice to make? Well, I'm sure you know that your friend is not literally standing at an intersection looking confused. He or she is faced with difficult choices and needs your help to make a decision. At a crossroads is an example of an idiomatic expression. This is an expression that has a figurative meaning which is generally understood by native English speakers. In other words, you cannot figure out the meaning of an idiom just by looking at the words that make them up. You simply have to become familiar with them and learn their figurative meanings. In this lesson, we will learn some very common idioms and how to use them. Let's dive in. To turn a blind eye. If you turn the blind eye to something, you have ignored something that you know is wrong. For example, you could say, Hakeem saw Ella cheating in the exam, but rather than report his friend, he decided to turn a blind eye. To pull the wool over someone's eyes means to deceive them. For example, you could say, Kwame lies that the shoes cost a lot more than it really did. He was trying to pull the wool over his friend's eyes. If your teacher says, "You are driving me up the wall with your noise making," it means she finds your noise making very annoying or irritating. There's really no point crying over spilt milk. To cry over spilt milk means to express regret about something that has already happened or cannot be changed. So, there is no point. If you bite off more than you can chew, it means you have taken on more than you can handle. You can use this in the context of challenging someone who's stronger than you to a fight, or trying to do more work than you are capable of. It's normal to feel a bit under the weather sometimes. To feel under the weather means to be ill. Now, to back up the wrong tree means to have a wrong idea or do something in a way that will not give you the information or result you want. For example, you could say, Kainene thinks she can become head girl by running errands for teachers, but she's backing up the wrong tree. Now, this is a tough one, even literally. If you're between a rock and a hard place, it means you are in a really difficult situation, perhaps because you have to decide between unfavorable choices. But this may be an option. You could decide to bite the bullet. This means you have forced yourself to do something unpleasant or difficult, or you have decided to be brave in a difficult situation. So you could say, Aboa bit the bullet and attended the physics class, even though it was still all Greek to her. All Greek to her? That's another idiom. Can you guess what it means from the way it was used in the last example? It is a way of saying that you do not understand something. Congratulations! You have learned 10 idioms, and I believe they will form part of your speech and writing going forward. See you next time.